Good morning, and welcome to Redeemer Lutheran Church in Columbia, South Carolina, where we're part of the ELCA. I'm Pastor Gary Lodholt. I'm sure that you have heard of Nelson Mandela. Mandela is a person who perhaps most personified the struggle to end apartheid in South Africa. In case you don't remember, apartheid was a system of racism and injustice in South Africa that gave control to a minority of whites as opposed to the vast majority of blacks in the country. Mandela opposed this system and spoke out about it and led resistance to it. Eventually, he was arrested and spent 27 years in prison, watching and waiting for the system to come to an end, for his people to gain equality. Amazingly, that's just what happened, and Mandela was released and elected the president of South Africa in the first election that allowed universal suffrage. Still, what must it have been like to be in that cell for 27 years, alone, forsaken, watching and waiting for justice? This week, as we move more into Advent, as we anticipate and wait for the celebration of Jesus' birth, we know the hunger and longing for salvation, for a world of justice, and perhaps we can sense a little bit of what Mandela felt. We are looking at Bible characters who express some of that Advent longing and hoping well before Jesus was born. And today we turn to the prophet Habakkuk. Habakkuk's small book of prophecy asks a question that we still ask today and is a disturbing, ongoing problem. He asks why God is silent when the wicked swallow up those more righteous than they. It's an age-old question of evil in the world. Courageously, Habakkuk dares to pose the question directly to God. And then he stands and waits for an answer. In Habakkuk 2 we read, "I will stand at my watchpost and station myself on the rampart. I will keep watch to see what he will say to me and what he will answer concerning my complaint." Then the Lord answered me and said, "Write the vision, make it plain on tablets, so that a runner may read it. For there is still a vision for the appointed time. It speaks of the end and does not lie. Look at the proud. Their spirit is not right in them, but the righteous live by their faithfulness. If it seems to tarry, wait for it. It will surely come. It will not delay." As Habakkuk waits for his answer, he stands patiently, and his answer comes. Be strong, be faithful as you wait. God's salvation is coming. There are important themes here for us. We wait in trust. We hold on to faith even amidst what seems like the silence of God. We find joy in God alone. It's a pure Advent theme. Like Habakkuk, we wait for God to act, not in fear, but in faith and trust that God will come. The key Advent theme is waiting, but even more it emphasizes waiting and trust. Habakkuk stations himself like a watchman, determined to wait for God's answer. God responds that the righteous shall live by their faith. For us, we see that while Advent is a season of waiting, it is not passive. Rather, we wait in active trust for God's promises. We should note that Habakkuk doesn't receive immediate resolution. Instead, he's called to trust in the vision that awaits an appointed time. Faith means believing even when God seems silent or slow. Silence is not absence. It is often preparation. Our world is often full of justice that makes us grit our teeth and cry out to God. We wonder where God is, why God is silent in the face of these atrocities. Habakkuk reminds us and calls us to wait and trust. God's answer will come in God's time, and it will be the perfect time. Perhaps in our world so in need of God, it is good that we remember with celebration every year that Jesus has come among us. God has come near. Wait for it. There's no better answer than that. Thanks for watching, and remember to let this day belong to God.